Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for the end of July, right through the end of August 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile will be the unified energy of how things come together in the next 6 weeks, okay? Also, please make sure that you are in a twin flame connection, because if anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That's more likely to be a false flame connection, and it will drain you of your beautiful love and waste your wonderful time, okay? So also you can see that I'm in a different environment. I've just gone to visit my folks for a couple of weeks, and I'll be back in my usual space after that. Also, I've just opened a competition to win a free personal reading from me. So if you'd like to win that, I'll let you know how to win that later on, because some people are here just for the reading and I don't like to waste anyone's time. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time regarding their twin? Can you please show them the way? What are they meant to be learning? What is their twin meant to be learning? What is going on in this twin flame separation period? Can you please show them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Now, for those of you beautiful subscribers who have watched my videos before, I'm going to give a bite-sized description of what it means to be in a twin flame connection. You may have heard this before, and I don't like to waste anyone's time, so you may want to fast forward this part because there are some wonderful new subscribers coming in asking what it means to be in a twin flame connection. So if you have heard this before, please fast forward until I've got all of the cards out, okay, for the whole spread. And I'll see you on the other side there. And for all of you wonderful new subscribers or people who are new to my channel, welcome. And I'll let you know a basic description of twin flames, just so you can measure it up against what you've been experiencing at this moment in time. It's a formed sacred union, and it's the result of shared difficulty and pain. And what that means is you and your twin tend to have had very similar life experiences or life lessons that have been very difficult and have yet to be healed. Now, the twin flame, it's an activated relationship, and it's more about accepting your spiritual path and your spiritual awakening to really focus on your calling or your true life's mission, rather than the physical romantic relationship with your twin itself at first, okay? Don't get me wrong, when you are together, it's intense, it's passionate, it is otherworldly, magnetic, you're drawn to your person. It's a relationship like no other. However, there tends to be certain dynamics in a twin flame connection that is very different from every other relationship that you've experienced. It's actually a process that prepares us to release lower vibrational energy that keeps us stuck in either fear, addictive patterns, or unhealthy attachments. We have to get over our own stuff, heal it, in order to change our vibrations and come back together in a union. It's a personal journey of discovery, because your twin, they reflect back to you your greatest strengths, but also your greatest weaknesses. And their presence actually has a job to do, which is to amplify and trigger these areas to promote healing, personal growth, and transformation, so that both of you can no longer avoid whatever it is that you need to heal. Twin flames, they tend to have had some level of trauma or a difficult experience, whether it is a breakup with a karmic, before they meet, or something from childhood that needs to be resolved. And both parties, they have basically a culmination of life's wounding that needs to be unpicked and healed, and this can trigger unhealthy behaviors, and it needs to be processed so you can both reach the next level in a relationship. Now, twin flames, they find it very hard to articulate their feelings from a healthy place due to unhealed responses. So they have a depth of love. Both parties feel the same. They both know that they've met their twin. And this depth of love can trigger fearful emotions to the surface, and it weighs heavy on their mind. So there tends to be either trust issues, codependency, sometimes addictions. It can also be abandonment issues. Whatever it is that needs to be healed, the depth of feeling exposes the twin, and it makes them feel like they are out of their depths. So they avoid, especially the chaser. You know, as I was saying, this is a personal journey of discovery, and it's one that must be done alone. That's why there is the separation period. There tends to be a chaser, a runner, and a separation period. It's not always the case, but it is typical to form. The chaser is the one who is spiritually evolved and willing to surrender to the healing process and surrender to the loving relationship. It's a very hard journey if you're the chaser, because you have such a depth of feeling and you know your twin feels the same. However, their responses basically feel like rejection. They push their twin away, so the chaser feels bereft, you know, like a part of them has been rejected. But it is a mirrored relationship. So when you meet your twin, it's like looking in a mirror of all the things within yourself that needs to be healed, and everything is amplified. So the chaser is willing to do that. They're willing to go through that process. But the runner, they are looking in that mirror and they're seeing all the things within themselves that they've been running away from their whole life. And they need to step up and spiritually evolve, and they tend to feel overwhelmed by unconditional love. So they basically push their twin away and avoid their feelings, but they keep coming back to their twin because they're drawn to them. They know that there's love there. They know it's an otherworldly experience. They know that no one compares to their twin. So they keep wanting to come back to try and heal the relationship or find a solution, but they have not started with themselves first. Their intentions are to be in the relationship. However, they tend to self-sabotage or get in their own way. Let me just scooch over there and get that final card for you both. So it's a process. Now, it's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. I always explain this like magnets. Both magnets are identical in polarity because you're twins. You have the same frequency when you meet each other. And let's say this is the chaser and this one is the runner. So if the chaser keeps reaching out to their twin, it will perpetuate a cycle. Remember, two magnets that are identical in polarity, they attract each other, but they always repel as well. There's a space in between. That is the pause, the separation period, and it's there on purpose. It has a purpose, and that is to basically heal the stuff. And then when this chaser puts all their care, love, devotion, and attention on themselves inwards, and also spiritually evolves as well as focuses on their true life's calling and mission, then it changes the frequency of this say twin flame chaser magnet, and then this one here starts to come towards their twin. But it also encourages their twin to step up vibrationally and look at their shadow self and basically go through an ego death where both parties free themselves up from inner narratives, from past narratives, and from unhealed responses, and then they come together in a healthier vibration, and basically they can surrender to the union and have a wonderful life together. Now, not every twin ends up together. It is a very difficult experience, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. Because some people, it's so hard, they step away from the twin flame connection. Remember, we always have free will, and I always say, do not wait for your twin, because if the chaser waits or, feels very much stuck in that vibration and doesn't get on with their life, then you perpetuate the cycle, you delay the process. Your twin has a process of their own, and they will spiritually evolve in their own time. So never wait for another person. Always, focus on your own needs, because of course some twins, they find it really hard to get over the process and make a breakthrough. So some twins are separate for weeks, months, years, decades. So, when the moment is right, you'll be brought back together in union. The universe will orchestrate that meeting. So breathe, relax, and live life and enjoy it to its fullest. But let's get straight to your cards. Your first card there is the Justice card, cause and effect, okay? So you are aware that certain actions occurred in this relationship that have now basically caused a lot of friction. There's a lot of chaos. There's an energy here of like stalemate, one-upmanship. I feel there's a lot of opposing energy, let's put it that way. Both of you are in a period of reflection. There's no action going on here. I do see that your person, looking at their energy, and I will get to it in a moment, they're starting to level up. They're starting to surrender to the process. They're starting to turn their life upside down and leave certain behaviors behind to choose healthier pathways for themselves. But looking at this energy, I feel like you just want the truth. You want to know why. You want to find a solution deep down. You don't want to move away from your twin. However, you have felt that there's no other choice at this time. I feel this card is a card of adjustments. You're making some major lifestyle changes and you feel that this chapter in your life is over because you can't do this anymore. You invested in this connection. You love this person. You wanted to be with this person. This person is your twin. Their soul song matches yours. However, you feel right now that they're not capable of offering you the love that you truly deserve and desire. Emotionally, you feel a little bit bereft, is what I see there. This is a card of being logical, being really honest with yourself and saying, okay, I've wasted a lot of time or I've waited for some time, depending on how you feel about your twin, because I'm getting an energy right now of half-half, okay? Maybe because there's a lot of like balanced cards here. I feel like half my beautiful Aquarians out there are like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I wasted my time. And a lot of Aquarians out there are also thinking, you know what? I waited for my person, but they didn't spiritually evolve. Now I'm taking my power back and I'm stepping away from this union. This card, it's an energy where you are realizing that you are the catalyst for change. If you have a certain different response, because if you do the same thing in a relationship, you'll get the same outcome. You're recognizing that if you change your response, that cause and effect, it will ripple out into your union and you will see a change in it. So I definitely see here that you're not entering into the cycle of repeat anymore. It feels very much like, and I'm getting a sentence, it's like you're not playing by the playbook. I don't know what that means. Okay, so either you feel like this person is playing games with you, or you feel, because I'm actually seeing this energy of cat and mouse right now. Okay, that's a little bit, yeah, I mean, cat and mouse, if you think about it, cat and mouse, they sort of chase each other, hide from each other. So maybe you feel like you're playing a bit of a game of hide and seek with this person, or this is the game that you feel like they're playing with you right now and you're not about it. You're like, no, I'm done. I'm cutting this off. I'm making sure this doesn't happen anymore. Okay. Also, it's really interesting. I've never seen this card like this before. I mean, I've seen this card, but I'm seeing this as like a donut. Okay, now donuts, spiritually, they can represent the quick fix. So for some of you, you're tempted to connect to this person on a very physical level and, just see it as a quick fix. But logically, you feel that this person isn't capable of offering you a fulfilling relationship at this time. But also I feel in order to cause, a level of harmony and balance in your life, you're kind of restricting yourself, or you are trying not to give in to temptation. I feel right now there's an energy of speaking your truth. I feel like you have messaged this person and told them honestly, you're losing me. I'm going. It's over. If you do not step up, I'm gone. So I feel like for some of you, you've either thought about giving this person an ultimatum, or you've actually given this person an ultimatum because you can't do this anymore. You've been super honest with this person. I feel like you know that you've got a contract with this person. You know that you wanted to settle down with this person. you wanted to get married to this person. For some of you, you may have even actually married your twin, and either you're still married or you've gone through a separation period that may be on the brink of divorce at this time, or perhaps you've been considering it, or maybe it's something that you've already gone through. Not everybody's gone through that. I feel it's more that you are in a high level commitment with this person and it has gone through the rite of passage, something that happens in pretty much every twin flame connection, the separation period, so that you can know your mind, so you can know thyself. And you're being really honest with yourself at this time. You feel that this is going nowhere, even though there's a lot of love. I mean, the outcome energy is the Lover's card. So both of you know, because this is both of your energies, both of you know that there's a lot of love here, that you're connected and bonded to each other like no other person you've ever met. No one compares to you, and no one from this person's energy, I feel no one compares to them either. I feel both of you have met someone really special. However, looking at your person's energy, they're in like the holding area, or it feels like they're waiting. What are they waiting for? So we'll have to see what that is. But I feel this person's creating healthier boundaries in their life. That's one of the lessons that they are meant to learn in this lifetime. But I feel with the Five of Cups, this person, they've loved and lost. I feel like they totally regret how they ended things with you, how they've kept it on hold. They are aware that their actions have had an effect on this connection, and I feel like they want to take ownership of that. I feel like they're trying to choose a healthier way of expressing themselves or a healthier way of living. However, looking at their energy, they're not there yet. So we'll get to their energy in a moment. We do have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this came up in another reading, and it's coming up now, so I want you to be aware. For some of you, if you've got Capricorn placements or you're dealing with a Capricorn, there may be a correlation between that reading and this one. But, if you don't have placements in Capricorn and you are not dealing with a Capricorn, then, of course, don't watch that reading because it won't be of any benefit for you there. But this Page of Pentacles, it means that you made an effort to try and fix this connection. You've been learning about twin flame connections and the dynamics, and you've been trying to navigate this very difficult journey. However, you feel that this chapter is closed, or you are withdrawing and you're becoming a closed book, so that they don't know what you're up to. They don't know anything about you at this moment in time. You're becoming a mystery to this person. And I feel this person, there is an energy in the future where both of you will try and reach for another chance with each other, to try and nest, to settle down, to make it work, but it feels right now unreachable, or it feels out of reach at this time. However, I feel it's a process, and you and this person, you can work towards being together in the future. However, looking at the energy for the next 6 weeks, I mean, your person's got a Queen of Swords, so this indicates they've got something to say, okay? So you may hear from this person, but I have to go into their energy a little bit more before I can really work that out. But with this Page of Pentacles energy, I feel like you're done giving to this. I feel like you're done investing in this. It's at a plateau. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's stalemate. And you just feel like, what's the point in investing all your energy into this? And with the Page of Pentacles, I mean, this can indicate that you're going to hear news from this person. So both parties, it feels very much like there is some sort of communication, but I'll have to check that out a little bit more. What I'm getting more from this is you don't want to move on from this person. However, you feel like you've been given no other choice. So you may be curious to see what else is out there. For some of you, you may already be talking to someone new or interested in someone new, but you can't quite get your twin out of your mind, and you're having to make a decision or a choice at this time. So this can be you weighing up your options and basically making a decision that will affect your future with you and your twin. Because that Three of Pentacles is there, this can indicate that, some of you are basically trying to find a way to find a solution or work together. Three of Pentacles doesn't mean three people. It means to find a solution. It means to devise a plan. It means to work your way towards something solid that isn't solid right now. So it's like a work in progress. And I feel you and your person right now, because there's so much love here that is recognized on both sides, I feel like you can find your way back towards each other, but it is going to be a process, okay? Now we have that Five of Wands. As you can see, it's like two opponents battling. you know? So right now you feel that it's like a game of two halves where it's kind of like cat and mouse. That's what I keep getting here. Hide and seek energy. Five of Wands is rivalry as well. So this can indicate either you think that your person has someone else, and there's rivalry in this connection. You may feel this person's got a karmic. I will pull a card on that. The energy that I've got coming up here is that the person that you're dealing with is single, okay? But I will pull a card just to clarify. The Five of Wands, it can be that you have a lot of attention, and if you haven't got it right now, you're going to get a lot of attention, and there will be someone new coming into your life that you'll want to get to know a little bit better. This is not your twin, it's someone you don't know, and I feel this could be where you have to decide, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, both parties, I feel, you know, they could lead to a high level commitment that is very rewarding, but I feel there's nothing like your twin, okay? I feel this new person who comes in, it feels very much like they kind of remind you of your twin, but they're not your twin. And some of you are like, I don't want to be reminded of my twin. I want someone completely different. However, there are some traits that do remind you of your twin. So this is going to be a little bit of a mind game for yourself, is what I see there. But there is someone new coming in if you haven't met someone new already. But if you want to continue with the twin flame connection, because right now I'm looking at this because your energy is quite logical. You know, this is a Libra energy about being truthful with yourself. It's about taking accountability. It's also about taking accountability for your actions, responsibility for your actions. And you realize that if you keep giving to this, you're just going to have this inner battle, which is like, what am I fighting for? This person needs to step up. They need to fight for me. They need to show me with action. So what I see here is the roles being reversed, okay? So I feel right now there's stalemate. I mean, you don't really need me to tell you that, but the cards are actually highlighting it as well. I'm going to pull a quick card on that Five of Wands, because the Five of Wands, when you connect it to a twin flame connection, it's basically the training period, okay? It's the period where you and your twin are put on pause on purpose so that you spiritually evolve. I feel like you're learning more about balance. You're learning more about reciprocity. You're learning more about the effort that you give to a relationship. And I feel for some of you, there may have even been some root cause of jealousy or something going on in this connection. So I feel there could be some unhealed trauma regarding that. Either you or your person were cheated on in the past, or maybe you had a partner in the past who played mind games, and this relationship has amplified those areas to promote healing from that, personal growth, to recognize that, you know, you and your person, you are whole all by yourself. You don't need your twin, and they don't need you. However, you choose to be with that person. You know, we have been given this idea in society that we are searching for our other half, okay, which somehow implies that we are not whole, you know, that part of us is missing. And if we feel that, we'll be on an internal search for something other outside ourselves. And I feel in this particular twin flame connection, both of you are here to learn that you are independent souls, that you are whole all by yourself, and that you don't need anything else outside of yourself. Of course, like, you need money to pay bills and things like that, practical things, but I feel this is an energy where both you and your person are choosing healthier cycles, and, you know, I feel like you're choosing you at this time. The Four of Wands is interesting because it tells me that, you know, if there was an opportunity to reunite with this person, you'd take it, okay? Four of Wands is to come into union with this person. It's also the halfway to marriage card. So some of you may have dreamt of being in a high level commitment with your person beyond the experience that you've had with them so far. Please remember that if you are in a period of nostalgia, don't think about your person the last time they hurt you, or the last time you argued or things went wrong, because you call that person back in the same vibration. Try to envisage them in a new light where they are healed, and envisage the relationship you want to have with them that is healthy, passionate, kind, loving, and reciprocal, okay? But that Four of Wands, it is, you know, the halfway point to the happy ever after. So I feel for some of you, you know, you are in training to come back together. That's what I see so far. You're in the process. Can you show me a little bit more about my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? The World card, but you think it's over, okay? This is a card where you're learning some deep lessons in this connection. You're learning about empowering yourself, gaining more confidence, but mostly I see balance in this connection. This card indicates a cycle repeat. You feel you need to end it, otherwise it will continue, and you know, there's this energy of you closing down unfinished business. You've taken the most difficult decision to get closure for yourself. So I'm sending a huge hug out there, because it is a very difficult process, especially for the chaser, because you know that you've met your twin. You know there's so much love there. And your twin also knows. However, they're willing to numb their feelings or push their twin away or avoid their feelings because it's safer that way. That tends to be the case. Let's get to your person, because, you know, the outcome is a Lover's card. So both of you know that there's a lot of love here. So why is your person keeping things on hold? You know, they've got the Hangman card, and this is a person who's very, very lost, is what I see. Okay. Now, there's no excuses here. I'm not here to give anyone an excuse, but I feel this person has been very lost for a long time. And I also feel this person, they've been lost before they met you. They went through some sort of grief. There's a lament here. So either they were grieving a person who has transitioned and passed away before their time, or they have an energy of grieving a past relationship that perhaps they invested in but they lost. I feel this person, they do regret the way that I feel it's like they regret a last conversation is what I'm being given from this person. And I'm also being given a very, you know, interesting image in the water, because I'm scrolling at the same time as doing your reading. I'm being shown a perfume bottle, and it's in the shape of an apple, okay? And I'm being given this energy that they have something with your scent on it. So it could be something with your perfume or cologne on it, depending who's watching. And they actually use it as a reminder of you all the time. They may tell you this later on, or they may have told you this. Maybe this is a conversation that you're about to have with this person, but they're showing me the perfume bottle as being in the shape of an apple. So it's like every time they smell a scent that reminds them of you, they think about a fresh new start. They want, you know, to choose the healthier options. Apples represent temptation as well as healthy options. So it's like right now they're feeling the reflection of the twin flame dynamic, which is to reflect greatest strengths, things being happy, healthy, and exciting and intense, but also greatest weaknesses, the cycle of toxicity, choosing unhealthy patterns or unhealed responses. So this person, they're currently stuck in a very fluctuating energy. But the Hangman, it tells me this person, when they met you, they were very lost. They want to surrender to the union, okay? This is a Pisces energy, so they may have some Pisces in their chart. It doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but I feel this person, they're very, deep down, very emotional and very protective of those emotions. They've got this bravado that protects them there. They sort of show everyone how strong they are, unbreakable, because they feel that emotions, you know, present as weakness for this person for some reason. And I feel like they've had a very turbulent life and upbringing. I mean, everybody pretty much has had some difficult experience. So, you know, some people are better at processing it than others. But I feel this person, there's an energy that if they show how they feel, they perceive it as a weakness. So they present as like super strong, and they've got a shield around them. And no one gets in. But looking at this energy with the Five of Cups, they've learned that they're also keeping love out. Okay? They should create a healthier boundary and not a brick wall to stop love coming in. And I feel this person is realizing this, because this is a new perspective card. This is a card that means that they are currently turning their whole life upside down, and they're trying to choose the healthier options. But I want to see why this person has put this relationship on pause. I am getting an energy that they are lost in their healing or a cycle of pain, a past narrative, but also I feel This person, when they first met you, their life was pretty much very chaotic. And they actually see you right now as a missed opportunity. They regret their actions. They regret being so in their head when they should have chosen their heart. So let me just pull a card regarding this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Knight of Pentacles. You know, they were really slow to offer an investment in this relationship, and things have ground to a halt. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Now, we've got the Five of Wands there. There's something about rivalry, or perhaps this person feels like you have someone else, or that you have a lot of attention all the time, and it really taps into their feelings of low self-worth or insecurity is what I see. I see some conflict, but I also feel like this person, they grew up in a very turbulent household. Yeah, I mean, they've got the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is coming out there as well. So I feel this person was very conflicted, because when they met you, I feel like they had been in a high-level commitment with a karmic, and it broke them. They lost. They were heartbroken. They were in a period of grief, though, and I'm also getting another energy. It's a duality energy. So some of my beautiful Aquarians, your twin was dealing with someone who basically they broke up from, and they were heartbroken, and the other side, it's almost like half of my beautiful Aquarians out there, your twin is dealing with grief. Someone transitioned, and it feels very much like your person in particular has learnt that love leaves. And when they started to have feelings for you, they just thought you're going to leave, so they may as well leave you first. I know that sounds very counterproductive to a high-level commitment, but this person deep down, they do want love, but their fears keep feeling that they are going to be left, so they may as well take back the power and leave first. It protects their heart. That's what they tell themselves, but they're still feeling regret for what they did. So I keep being given the same energy that this person is a very hurt person. Now, that's not an excuse. There's no excuse for bad behavior, so I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. But what I do see here is someone who's very conflicted, because they want to offer their love, care, and devotion with that Knight of Pentacles there. They want to make an effort. They want to fix this. They want to invest in the connection. However, the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups here, it tells me that this person is very challenged. They struggle with low self-esteem because they feel that you're going to just leave them at the drop of a hat. That either you've got other people vying for your attention, which I feel like you do, but you chose this person. You're in love with this person, but they have yet to get over their fears. So I feel like they put this relationship on pause in order to really... I feel like they chose their head over their heart, because their heart was saying, I love my beautiful Aquarian, but my head says, people leave, people hurt you, people, you know, have the power to destroy you. So let's build a shield. I'm really independent. I don't need anybody. I don't want anybody. I'm all good by myself. But this person, they don't really mean that. So yeah, this person, they're also in the twin flame separation training ground of getting over their fears, learning to surrender to the union, but they're on pause. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that they're on pause. They do have the Queen of Swords, which is to be very logical, very detached. So they have detached at this time, and this person is not emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve at this time. But the Queen of Swords, it can indicate that this person has something to tell you. You know, that's a conversation right there. And they're trying to choose a healthier way of living. They're literally turning their life upside down to choose a healthy path so that they can be happy, you know. As you can see there's a dove, but there's also a sword. So it's like this person, they want to come in peace, but then suddenly they say something and they feel like they say the wrong thing, because it's like their ego kind of response is to protect. It is to have the shield. It's to wound because they are wounded. So I feel like this person's very caustic in the way that they express themselves, their love language, you know, sarcastic, which can be quite fun in a relationship, but at the same time, they may go too far or they may hurt. this person is very protective. But also, I feel, because the Queen of Swords literally represents leaving the past behind, you know, turning the back on the past. So I want to see what that is for your person, because I feel like they've had a very chaotic life and they didn't really want to bring you into that. But there's something at the bottom of their energy. It's like they're very hurt. They've been lamenting, and you know, they feel very isolated and alone, but at the same time they step back from so many chaotic experiences that they've had to do that to protect themselves. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, the Ten of Swords can tell me that this person was betrayed badly. Now, this doesn't have to be you know, high-level commitment. It can be a person, you know, a queen can represent a matriarchal type figure. So let me just pull a card on that. The Ten of Swords can also represent a death. So let me just pull a quick card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? The World card. Something really came to an end. It was over, and it was a very difficult ending, a very painful experience. And it's like just as they were going through that, they met you, and they didn't want to bring you into that, or they tried to have a relationship with you, but this got in the way. It just feels also that they regret the way that this relationship ended with you, that they thought the world of you, and they wanted, you know, to have you in their world, but they ended it because it was easier to protect themselves. It was the logical thing to do. They chose their head over their heart. The world can also be that they've been learning some really painful lessons, okay, since they've been separate from you, because I feel like they are turning the world upside down. I just want to see if there's a communication coming in. I'm also not getting the root cause. The main thing I'm getting is that this person has learned that love leaves. So whether that is through a natural cause, like you know, someone transitioning, or whether it is someone deciding to leave a relationship with them, they have been hurt quite a lot in their life, and they don't really want to perpetuate a cycle, but they are protecting their heart and their feelings. This is the wounded warrior energy. King of Pentacles. Can you please show me a little bit more? The Moon. Okay, so this person, they chose an independent path. They basically surrendered their life to their career ambition. But with the Moon card there, I feel this person, they have an inner battle between settling down, companionship, and leading a very independent, solitary life. They find it hard to commit. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that, of course. But the Moon card, there's an energy here of romance, but also fear. So I feel this person, they're scared of their emotions, or they're scared how they feel. There's this unconditional love. I feel there's something about parental energy as well, parents or guardians. So they may have witnessed a divorce or a lot of conflict or turbulence in the household, and that was their first foundation of what it means to love. You know, it's a culmination of our idea of what it means to love, but also the wounding that we've experienced. So if they've witnessed parents or guardians divorcing or cheating or basically tearing each other down, then this will be a cycle of repeat that they may emulate. And I feel this person has decided to kind of reflect on that, what the investment of love really means, how they can choose a healthier path. I also feel that they were themselves in a high level commitment before they met you, where they didn't know where they stood. It feels like they were with someone who was very changeable, and it made them very cautious about investing into anything. And I feel like they've brought that baggage into the twin flame connection, and they were grieving something, or they were lamenting something before you met them, and they were not looking for love at all. Now, this Five of Cups, it also indicates regret. Okay, this person's alone. This card is highlighting that this person is single right now, but there's a lot of regret, and they regret something they said. Okay, it's not just how it ended, it's that they either regret something they said or something they didn't say, because also we got the Five of Pentacles there. There's definitely abandonment issues here. This person has been left more than once, and I feel it started when they were younger. So they just feel that love leaves. So let me just go one more on that Five of Cups for you. Thank you for much, my beautiful guides. Can you please guide them? King of Cups. So as they mature, I feel like they are trying to choose love. Yeah, there's outside circumstances. You know, Three of Pentacles, it doesn't always mean third-party situation like someone cheated. It can indicate an influence outside the relationship has basically got in the way or impeded the growth of this relationship. But also, these two cards indicate this person's formulating a plan. They talk about you a lot with their friends. And, okay, they're just showing me something. One moment, please. Okay, really random. I'm being given, like, and this may not resonate with everyone, it's like the way that your sheets or your pillow covers smell. This may have been a conversation. There's something about smell with this person, okay? Yeah, there's something about the way sheets or pillowcases smell that remind them of you. So again, this is so random. I'm just going to leave that there, because it's getting into territory that I really don't want to go into, but it has popped up, so I have to mention it because it could be a conversation that you have in the future that lets you know that this reading really was for you, okay? Or maybe it's something that you did talk to your person about at some point, and they're going to remind you of it because it's something that is always on their mind. But I do feel that, you know, they're making a plan to tell you that they love you, that actually you accessed a part of them that no one else has got to. No one really compares to you. And I feel they do talk about you to their friends as well. But the conversation they have with their friends is how they regret what they said or what they didn't say. And I feel like their friends, let's see what their friends are saying to them. What are their friends saying to them? They're basically saying, you know, balance is important in your life, patience, it'll work out. They're also saying with the Temperance card, focus on your true life's mission. You know, weigh up your options in life. If you love this person, go after them. That you and this person, you can blend your energies, that you can find a midway point to work it out. Some of their friends may have even suggested a mediator or a counselor, someone to help both of you, yeah, and to get back together, to reunite. Reach out to your beautiful Aquarian and tell them that you're thinking about them, that you want to reunite, that you have fond memories, that, you know, you see them as part of your future. Why don't you just tell them? So I feel their friends are kind of like nudging them to message you. So I do feel, let's just go one more. Are they going to reach out and message you? Because the Six of Cups is to reunite. And it feels like both of you really want that. Okay, so I would say with the Four of Cups that this person, they are going to message you, but I feel like there is the potential there that they might message you if they like drink or under a substance, okay? There is a potential there. But let me just pull one more, because I feel like they will surprise you with a message, but I feel it's I'm being given an energy. It's like if they're at a party or they're at an event, because I feel it's something that they are at where they're enjoying themselves and they should be going home at this point. It feels like a late night message. Okay, that's what I'm being given here. Yeah. And they're going to tell you, I mean, Six of Cups has popped out again. So this person, I feel like they want a reunion. They think about fond memories of you. I feel like they're going to message you like, remember the time that we did this? Okay, and I feel like it's a late night message. So I feel you will hear from this person in the next 6 weeks. That's what I'm picking up on. Now your outcome with this person, we've got the Lovers card. So of course this is the twin flame dynamic. Both of you can come together in union. However, both of you must be patient with each other, balanced. You know, I feel like you've been very patient with this person, my beautiful Aquarians. But with this card, it can indicate that right now you have options. There's a strong potential for you and this person to heal, but you must heal the abandonment issues first. I feel this is more your person because they've got the abandonment card there, the Five of Cups, that they've been loved and lost, and the Five of Pentacles is also showing up, which is literally the abandonment card. So with this, I feel you and your person, you've got some thinking to do and some choices to make. For some of you beautiful Aquarians out there, I feel like you will have someone new enter your life, and you know, you may have rivalry for your affection, your twin and this new person. So you may have to make a choice. But ultimately, this card indicates that you and your person have to have an open communication to reveal your hearts. You know, there has to be no secrets here. There has to be a willingness to surrender to the union and open your heart to this, because there is a lot of love here. But there has to be an honest, open conversation, because I feel like you want answers, my beautiful Aquarians. You want the truth, whereas your person, they want to tell you the truth. The Queen of Swords is someone who is brutal with the truth, okay? So I feel like you're going to get that honest, open conversation, but I feel there's still a lot of work to be done in this connection. But a conversation is a start. Taking accountability is a start. Actions speak louder than words, though. So I feel it's very important to recognize the Two of Pentacles. Even though there's a lot of love here, I feel the cycle of repeat is here again. It feels that the outcome is very inconsistent for the next 6 weeks. I would say you're going to hear from your person. However, I would say it's nothing solid. I would say that you and your person still need to work towards being together. Two of Pentacles, of course, is balance and harmony. I feel there's a lot of back and forth, making some adjustments in your lives. But also I feel this is a card that indicates this relationship, it will develop in unsuspected ways. And you may get this message when you least expect it from your person. But the Five of Pentacles can indicate that this person or you are stepping back from this connection at this time. It feels like one of the parties are going to step back. So let me just pull a card and see if I can work out who does that. Because looking at your energy, it's like the chapter is closed. But looking at their energy, they've got surrender. So that is the Hangman energy. So that's kind of like this person is also on pause. So right now, it could be either of you. Normally, I get a main energy of who it could be. But in this case, well, I feel your person is going to reach out to you first with a message of love. Yeah, I mean, so some of you could be dealing with a Piscean or a Cancerian or Scorpio, or someone who's got strong areas in their chart regarding that. It doesn't have to be. There's, you know, some Libra here. There's Earth here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There is also Sagittarius, Aries energy here as well. A little bit of Leo, but not so much. But we've got some Gemini as well. So these two cards indicate that when I shuffled for your person, it came up King of Cups. This person wants to offer you the highest love that love has to offer. However, I feel with the Lovers card there, they know that you are their twin. They know they want to be with you. They're bonded to you in love. However, there is an abandonment issue here that they need to get over. And I feel it's more your person who will come in and then they will step back. Okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. I feel like you're fed up with that. But in the future, this is beyond the 6 weeks. Three of Pentacles, you and your person, you know, you will reach different levels until you get to the top where there is true growth and truth stability. You know, this is a card that indicates you can engineer a plan to come together and work together to find a solution. As you can see, it's like there's a ladder being made available. So both you and your person, you can reach a higher vibration. And at the top, there is a nest in the tree. So I feel you and your person, there can be growth here, but it is a process. Okay, and you get to choose whether you want to enter into that process. But remember, do not wait for your person. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Can you please show them the way? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Yeah, I feel like the message that you'll get will be that they miss you. And remember the time when we did this. It's kind of like a memory that they reach out with as well, is what I see. So your final cards, this is basically conversations left unsaid. I'm afraid you will never look at me the same way. Okay, so that's one of the first cards. This person feels, I need courage to face my feelings. I do feel like they need the courage to do that because they have to get over the feeling that everybody's going to leave them, because that is their experience to date. And again, if you're a cross watcher and this is your experience to date, I'm sending you so much love, so many hugs out there. But your person, your twin, is showing you that they want investment in the future. And yes, they may have people interested in them, but they want to be with you. They choose you. So I feel that's also very important to recognize. I miss you and I want to see you soon. And that definitely came out there. Every time I pulled a card, they got the Six of Cups. So there is an energy, I feel, on both sides where both of you kind of miss each other. I plan on contacting you soon. So I do feel that you will hear from this person in the next 6 weeks, okay? We've also got, we've both changed and I'm not sure about the future. Now I do see this as truth from this person. They're not sure about the future. This person is feeling very lost. And they will have a conversation with you about this, but I feel they're trying to, see life from a different perspective, and they're trying to reconnect to a part of themselves that they feel like they've lost touch with. So I feel like they are on a journey of discovery, and they are surrendering themselves to the twin flame process of healing. And finally, I avoided what I was feeling, and they regret it. And I feel this is something that they will talk to you about. So this person, emotionally avoidant when they first met you because they were grieving something else, and they got caught up in a cycle of pain. But I feel like they are working through this grief at this time, and I feel, they are trying to harmonize their life and deal with abandonment issues. And when they've done that, I do see that they will make progress, okay? So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. We've got 2 trinkets here. Okay, so before I connect to the trinkets, I want you to be aware that I'm opening a competition to win a free personal reading from me. And if you'd like to enter that competition, all you have to do is play a song called You're the Voice by John Farnham and write in the comments box below, I stand strong with an attitude of gratitude. Music, of course, it raises vibrations, and the most important time right now in the world is here to raise vibrations. So please listen to that song if you have a moment. It is really a wonderful song. It definitely has a lot of benefit and really connects to what's going on in the world at the moment. It's not my usual style of music, but my guides offered it up for the competition, so I definitely see benefit in it. But if you really do not resonate with the song, please choose one that resonates with you more. That's most important to me. It's the process of raising your vibrations that's the most important. The actual event itself, it will be the same. So please listen to the song that you choose though, and write in the comments box below at the same time, because the words will have a vibrational attachment from the music, and my guides will bring me to 1 subscriber to win that free personal reading. Also, push that notification bell on, because I will upload a video with the person's name, the winner's name, and you will want to make sure that you have that notification bell on, so it alerts you to the fact that the video is up and you can see whether your name is in that video, okay? So coming to your trinkets, we've got the fish, okay? Now the fish connects to the Page of Cups. So that is the dream of love becoming a reality. That, as you can see with that fish, I hope you can see, there's a little pearl there. Pearls of wisdom can make you and your person come back into the flow of love, and you can choose each other again, and you can vibrationally come together. So I definitely see that you and your person, there can be a resolution to this, but also I feel this person, because they've loved and lost, I feel like they are suspicious of unconditional love, and they need to work through abandonment issues, because it's almost like they feel that because they've always been left, that you're going to leave them, and there could be like suspicion there, or they feel something's fishy all the time. So I feel there's an energy here of this person maturing and learning that no, not everybody leaves, okay? And we've also got the sun, so that indicates an awakening happening in this connection, that both of you are choosing healthier ways of living and articulating your feelings in a relationship. I see progress, I see growth, I see happiness in the future. This is a period of leaving the shadow self behind and entering into the light. So once you and your person, you heal, you can come together and stand in union. And I feel this person, eventually, they're leaving confusion behind and they're choosing love. So I'll leave it there. I hope there is something in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. Thank you so much, and love and light.